good morning, or good afternoon, depending on what time of day it is. So, I just want to recap what we've been doing with the Cold War. Today is day 3, hotspot 3. Say hot, hot, hot. So, we want to recap the hotspots of the Cold War. If you would find the slide that deals with the Korean War, and that should be slide 14. And I want you to notice the similarities between the conflict with Korea and the conflict that we're talking about today with Vietnam. So Korea was divided north and south, and so is Vietnam. And the northern parts of both of these countries will be communist, supported by China. And the southern parts of these countries will be non-communist, supported by the United States. Okay. So the second hotspot we discussed yesterday, and that was the Cuban Missile Crisis. And the third hotspot will be the Vietnam War. So if you're following along, it says the Vietnam War started in 1955. Now, please note that the United States was not involved in this conflict when it first started in this country in Southeast Asia in 1955. It will end in 1973. The fighting ends. In 1973. It was the longest, most unpopular conflict the United States had ever participated in. It was between the communist forces of North Vietnam, supported by China and the Soviet Union, and the non-communist forces of South Vietnam, supported by the United States. The United States soldiers were sent to help or aid South Vietnam beginning in 1965. The Domino Theory was the idea that if one Asian nation became communist, neighboring nations would also fall to communism as well. And this was the main reason that the United States got involved and intervened to help South Vietnam prevent the spread of communism in its country. So if you think about dominoes, if you've ever played dominoes or seen a YouTube video of dominoes, they can be very, very intricate, not just like the one in the picture, but very huge, intricate scenes. And if you push one domino over, it is the hope and idea that they would all fall, that the first one would hit the second and the third, and then the last one, no matter where it's at, and that those would fall. So if you look at the country of Vietnam, it was divided north and south at the 17th parallel line, which is farther south than the 38th parallel with the division of North and South Korea. And the idea was, we felt like if we went into South Vietnam to help them, that it would prevent communism from spreading also into Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand, into those neighboring countries. It was very difficult fighting. Southeast Asia, specifically Vietnam, is full of jungle type settings, very dense growth with these jungles, and it was not our territory. We did not know the land, and the final outcome of the war here in the bottom right corner says that the last U.S. military advisors and troops left in 1973 following a negotiated ceasefire. So I see that I have 29 seconds left, so I'm going to stop this. And just like Vietnam and Korea was divided into two parts, this video is going to be divided also. Hold on.